This is the Wake Up Call. I'm Anisha,
And I'm Whitney.
and this episode is about relationships and friendships, and how you have to find a balance between the two, or there the problems are start to come up and whatnot.
Oh man, I don't even really. Okay. All right. Well, okay. So first, I'm gonna start with this. The person, people, whoever, who if this pertains to you on some real joint, like I'm trying to keep. We're gonna keep it above 50 with you, okay?
Yes.
And it's not to be mean. It's not like I'm talking behind your back because I told you this to your face multiple times and you disregarded it. And I'm telling you this again because I mean, I'm saying it here because I don't know how else to say it. Maybe this will be a wake up call.
Hopefully, hopefully you actually can take into consideration what we're actually saying this time, rather than just hearing us out multiple times and then completely ignoring what we just told you and how and like we sat here and told you how we felt like straight like face to face like in all seriousness, and you took what we said and it basically went through one, came in one ear and went out the other. Like you don't care about how we feel, you just caring about the person that you're in a relationship with.
I mean, what really kills me about this whole situation is this is not the first time that I've gone through this. And I like on some real joint. I don't like to lose friends over petty stuff, and I feel that this whole situation is petty. Like it's unnecessary. I'm not. First off, I'm not your mom's or nothing. I'm not gonna tell you that you can't do something because by all, yeah, I don't care. Basically, you grown. What you want to do is your business, but don't don't disregard me. I don't like that. Like I mean, I'm telling you something because I care about you, and if I damn near care about you to discuss it one time, but I discuss it 3 times and you like ignore me. I just don't like that. They don't sit well with me.
Yeah. Now we're gonna talk about how about spending time. I'm not saying that you gotta spend all day with your friends and everything like that. What I'm saying is that you have to find a balance between your friends and your your significant other. And then it's not even that, but if you're like in school and stuff like that, you have to find some time to study, but by yourself, so you can actually focus. So that's a big part of it also. So if you're gonna have friends, then you're gonna have a relationship. You have to find a balance. You can't have spend all your time with
With
your
one or the
other.
other, it don't even matter. You can't spend all your time with one or the other. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
you're right. You can't spend your time with just with one. You like you just spend time with your friends all the time. You just spend time with your boyfriend or girlfriend all the time. You have to find a balance, and then you have to if you really want them to to be friends, like your friends and your boyfriend or girlfriend, you have to actually put the effort into doing that. You can't just when your friends is around and then when your boyfriend or girlfriend around, you can't just separate the two. You have to actually try to bring them together. Like if you're having a conversation and one group doesn't understand what the conversation is about, you like try to explain it to them or something like that. You can't have them like sitting there confused and lost. Otherwise, they're just not gonna like each other for that reason because you just feel lost in conversation.
Exactly. Try to be a little objective here, okay? Try to be a little objective, okay? You know what else bothers me about this whole situation is, I mean, you're still young. Like, I mean, I'm not saying that everybody's relationship is bound to fail when they're young. I'm just saying that it's not set in stone. So for you to like forsake all others for your significant other, I don't understand it. I don't see the reasoning behind it. It doesn't make sense to me because 9 times out of 10, when the chips are down, and the significant other is somewhere else, gone about their business, or they're done with you, who you really gonna turn to? If you keep alienating other people that you had before that significant other, you won't have anybody to turn to. You're gonna come back and they're gonna be gone, and you're gonna be like, why?
Exactly. You're gonna have like the worst awakening ever. You're just gonna be sitting there confused of why you have no friends left because You basically threw them aside because you put all your time and your effort and your attention into your other, and then once that other is gone, you can't go back to the people that you knew. You can't go back to the people that to a relationship that was built before that, because you basically threw them away because you had that one relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. How do I? I don't want.
You know what I mean?
I don't.
Okay. Well, what else was there? There was.
Another thing is, I don't want you to see. This is what I say, and I'll take it however you want to take this. I don't beg nobody to be my friend. Okay, if you don't need me, I really don't need you. Okay, I'm not gonna chase after you. I'm not gonna put. I'm not gonna try to force you to be my friend, because obviously, if you don't want to see me or hang out with me, or you don't want to chill with me, you'd rather be somewhere else. I can see it in you, and I'm definitely not gonna want to be around you at all.
Exactly. If you're taking the time to actually spend time with your friends, don't sit there on the phone the entire time. Or like if I'm having a conversation with you and I'm like, okay, no cell phones, right? You don't go, oh, I can text. You're like, okay, you can't call nobody, nothing. Like, you spending time with us, so you focus on the people that you're spending time with. You don't pick up your phone and like have the phone attached to your hand every single minute or second or whatnot. At least try to pay attention to the conversation that's going on. Act like you actually, even if you don't want to actually be around us,
Exactly.
act like you do. Pretend.
Exactly. I'd rather you. No, you know what?
I'd rather you not just.
I'd rather. You know what? I'd rather you do. Keep it a buck 50 with me and tell me that you know what, you're not worth my time.
Exactly.
Because that's basically how you making me feel.
You
You're saying, you basically saying that I don't care enough. I don't care enough to put any type of effort into being with around you or hanging out with you because I have somebody else. I mean, this sounds horrible, but their significant others are a dime a dozen. I'm sorry, right? Especially right now, because what are they really offering you? What I mean, companionship, support. Whoop de doo, whoop de doo. How much? How much support are they really giving you? Like you know what? I'm done. I'm at this age. What do you really get from it?
not really getting much. At this age, basically what you need is just a few friends that you're really close to, that you can like have relation, like you feel like they're not friends anymore. They're more like family, and you can like tell them family and everything like that. But if you don't like act like they're part of your family, you're just treating them like just like you don't really need them. You don't really want them. You just have them there to have them there, just in case you
Just
have
in
something
case.
have something back to fall back on
Exactly.
if your relationship don't work out.
To see the just in case part is a problem that bothers me. Okay, you can have a relationship. You can spend time with you can spend you can hang out with them. You know, like 50% of the time you can be with them or whatever. You can call this person all the time, but I don't want you to try like I don't want you to put all your effort into one person or one whatever or or another group of friends at that. Put all your effort into that, and then when you come around me, you have access. I don't. I just can't. I can't do it.
Now, speaking on the other friends part, right? If your other has a group of friends, right, and you try to bring your friends in, they can try to be a part of the group, and if the other group is like completely ignoring your friends, your friends are not gonna want to hang out with them.
Exactly.
So you can't force it on them. That doesn't mean that you drop the friends that you had before and go hang out with your boyfriend or your girlfriend friends, because that doesn't help you in the long run. Because when you and your boyfriend or girlfriend break up,
What happened?
you can't still hang out with his friends. They're his friends.
Exactly.
They were his friends from the beginning.
Exactly.
Friends before y'all started dating.
Exactly.
So he's gonna have friends to go back to. But you're not gonna have nobody to go back to. You keep acting the same way you acting then. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself.
The problem is I don't listen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to feel like somebody's backup plan, and that I am not. I'm sorry. Nobody. I'll say it again. Nobody wants to feel like somebody's backup plan. So if you only call me when the chips are down or when you feeling bad about yourself, eventually I'm gonna get tired of you because you only want me when you need something from me.
Like when you need to complain. I'm not here to hear you complain. I'm here to spend time. I mean, like, I'm here to hear you complain, yeah, but if you want me to sit there and actually listen to you complain, you're gonna have to spend time with me. Otherwise, all I'm gonna hear from you is complaining and complaining and complaining. I'm just gonna find that like highly annoying and then not wanna actually hang out with you because all you do is complain. When in like actuality, you don't just complain. You're actually a funny person. But if all I'm seeing is the complaining part, then that's not what I'm here for. I'm supposed to be here through the the happy moments and sad moments, and the depressing moments, and the joyful moments, and whatnot. But if I'm hearing is I can't stand this, I don't like this. Can you do something for me? Can you do? No, I'm not. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to be your puppy. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not gonna sit here and give you affection, all this affection, and you treat me bad, and I'm still gonna come back. That's not how it works. If you treat me bad, I'm leaving. And eventually it's gonna get to the point when I'm not gonna be able to take it anymore. And I don't want to I don't actually want us to get to that point, but it's gonna get to the point where I'm not gonna want to be able to want to take it anymore. And then I'm not gonna want to talk to you, and then because all I'm gonna do is feel like I'm just here for your convenience, and I'm not here for your convenience. I'm not sitting here at home waiting for you to come back, just so I can get 2 seconds to get 2 second glimpse of you, just for you to be gone.
I can't. I seriously can't deal with that. I hate to say I'm nobody's back burner chick because now this is what I really want people to. I want you to consider if the foot were on the other shoe and it was you in the background while everybody else was playing the field and ignoring you, how would you feel? Think about it. just think about it for a second. If it was you and people that you thought was your ride or die, that you thought was going to be in your corner at all times, no matter what, imagine if they just disappeared.
What would you do?
Do you chase after them? And even if they keep running away from you, do you chase?